part of what I do, I go into schools and I get the chance to talk to lots and lots of different young people. After one particular assembly, I was talking with some of the young people out there, and they were saying, when I grow up, I want to be a footballer. I want to score for England. Another little girl said, when I grow up, I want to be a nurse. And another guy turned around to me, when I grow up, I want to be a fireman. And this other kid said, I want to be a celebrity. I want to sing on a stage. And there's this other little kid who's really quiet. I said, what about you? He said, well, I want to ask you the same question. What do you want to be when you grow up? He said to me. And that got me thinking, where do our hopes and our dreams come from? Now there's a story in the Bible that Jesus is growing up. Him and his whole family head to Jerusalem, the big city, for Passover, which is this huge Jewish festival. The whole posse is there. The whole town of Nazareth is there. And after Passover is finished, they all get up and leave, head out of town. There's one thing missing though. Jesus cannot be found anywhere. They look for him. I thought he was with you. I thought he was with you. Can you imagine the scene? They head back to Jerusalem, and after the third day, they find Jesus. Finally, they find him sitting in the temple with amongst the teachers of the law, the religious leaders, the other authorities, and people are astonished by this kid with the questions that he's asking. At 12 years old, he says these words to his father. Why would you be looking for me? Would you not know I'm in my Father's house? Jesus already knows why he is here. We get a glimpse of what he's come to do. We get a glimpse of he knows the plan. He knows his destiny. He knows the big dream. You have to realise that this thing isn't just reserved for prepubescent Son of God. This is in every single one of us. Hopes, dreams, purposes, plans, we all have them. Now, some people realise their dreams and some people ignore them. For some people, they live out their dreams, their plans, their purpose. For some people, they're either crushed or suppressed. The thing is, we all have dreams. It's what we do with them. How many of our societies, our world's problems will be solved if we simply could find our sense of purpose? Now, the other day I was watching a TV programme, and there's thousands of wannabe superstars who are dancing, acting and singing for the approval of a Lord. Now this Lord, you have to understand, has the power to make their dreams a reality, or simply just crush them with a remark or a comment or his approval. It begs another question. What if they were pinning all their hopes on an earthly Lord? You have to understand, we're bombarded with this thinking. In the TV, in the media, on the radio, we're surrounded by slogans that say, your future is in your hands. Take control of your destiny. There are 1,001 ways in which we could go, but does any single one of them fulfill our sense of purpose, our hopes, or our dreams? Now later in the Gospels we catch up with Jesus and he's teaching and he's going around performing miracles and healing people left, right and centre. There's a crowd following. And in Luke he frames this in a particular kind of way. Luke is trying to tell us there's something going on in Jerusalem. While Jesus did this on his way to Jerusalem, he did this and went on to Jerusalem. On his way up to Jerusalem, Jesus did this. Luke is trying to tell us something about Jesus and Jerusalem. Now Jesus could have been distracted. He had 1,001 things he could have done. 1,001 people to heal, 1,001 people to perform miracles for, 1,001 people to talk to, 1,001 people to teach, 1,001 excuses for not going to Jerusalem. But for Jesus, it's always about Jerusalem. Always about the showdown with the religious leaders that would ultimately lead to his death. Now the Bible talks about God knowing the plans, God placing dreams and visions in the heart of man. Do dreams, does a sense of purpose come from God? Now if plans and purposes are from God, then what are they? What are your dreams? What are the purposes of God? What is your Jerusalem? Now, before Jesus left, he gave us this commandment, this commission it's called. It says, therefore go and make disciples of all nations. Now, the word he used for therefore is quite an interesting word. It's in a very strange tense. It means while you are going. It assumes that you're already doing it. You're already on your way. You're already going somewhere. Maybe your Jerusalem is your school, your college, your place of work, your friend, your group of friends, that person walking the dog down the street, that homeless guy. Where is your Jerusalem? Now, in your going, it isn't good enough just to find your own Jerusalem, your own plan. You have to inspire others to find theirs. That person that you share your life with, it's your job to inspire them to realise their dreams, to find their sense of purpose. You need to go and inspire the world around you. May you seek and find your sense of purpose. May your dreams become a reality. May you realise the God-given plan for your life and help others find theirs. May you go inspire